The US of A in this pool with South Africa and Canada, of course, and Samoa off the back of that incredible, brilliant win in Paris, inspirational second half over Fiji. And I guess the question for them is can they back it up? Their captain, Temu McGrath, described as the best player he'd ever coached. He was outstanding in Paris. And USA, well, Mike Friday, fairly dim assessment of his team last week. They said they couldn't finish a big dinner between them. So it's down to the likes of Perry Baker, Anufe, Anua to finish those opportunities off. And put that into statistical terms, they had 30 opportunities and they finished 25% of them, the USA players. Normally they would convert 50 to 75% of them. Wasn't even going to give the shirts out the presentation. But the big question, delighted to say that Cartanana is alongside me, is can Samoa back it up psychologically? Big highs, big lows, can they back it up?
Well, that's the question for my very tough game here, Johnny, for the first up playing the USA. I think they in Paris showed some self-belief and really started to buy into this game, and that's the big word for me. Damien Grant's put a lot of structures in place, but it's about buy-in, and can they back it up, as you said, consistency.
Milestone there for our referee. Great servant to the game as Sevens. Rasta, congratulations on your 200th match in the World Rugby 7 Series. He's rode the P a fair few times, isn't he? The 200 games. Yep, 99. Here we are then, USA against Samoa. Silly. Rack. The restart.
Player.
Tualo. Scored a hatful of tries, hasn't he, this series? 36 of them in all. Hoping for more. Always difficult the first morning. Early. It's certainly not warm. It's a blustery day here. Twickenham.
Neck roll, number 4.
The good thing is they get to play on a billiard table. It is absolutely magnificent out here. The home of English rugby. Lovely surface to play on.
Most definitely, John. There's a great effort in defence here by the Americans. As you said, Mike Friday giving them a serve. He's laid down the challenge for them. Defending champions, remember here in London 7 to USA. They want to front up.
Absolutely historic first ever cup win, wasn't it? And they were outstanding. Here's Perry Baker backing himself this week. Outside, inside. Will he reach? No. And then he's holding on. That was going to be the danger, wasn't it?
Twice on the deck.
But that will please Mike Friday. Perry Baker several times in Paris last week. Just hesitated. He's got that pace. Needs to back himself.
Express pace, and exactly what you're talking about. Backing yourself with limited space. Went round Silly Wood. It's no mean feat. And geez, just a little bit of a glimpse of how good Perry Baker has been this season. Just needs more opportunity and space. Look at that, nice behind decoy out to Zach Test out the back door, and look at him just get into third gear, just gets tripped up right at the last, but good inside defence here by Belgium. Tuatangaloa, I think, saving Samoa. Desperate.
109th tournament for the USA, only 4 wins in the last 10 games. It's always that second album syndrome, isn't it, with the USA? People have worked them out more this season. No Carlin Isles, he's just a little injury, high ankle. To be precise, Carlisle's injury.
Yeah.
A couple of drop passes too from Samoa. USA go early.
Here we are then, there's numbers. And guess who it is? It's Perry Baker with the first try of this game. First try for USA, the defending champions here in London.
Well, he only scored a try seconds earlier, but in the end, probably one of the easiest to score all weekend. Perry Baker just had to trip over his own shoelaces, but he heads up play. Danny Barrett on the ball. Gets instructions by his captain to go left. They had the numbers and easy through your hands. great start from the USA. They deserved it. Quite a lot of pressure defensively on Samoa, and Samoa uncharacteristically dropping a couple of pills, Johnny.
And I guess that would have been the message when it started really brightly against Samoa. When you come off the back of a cup victory, to drag yourself back up, and USA have started brightly.
Most definitely, and I think for Samoa, because they have put so much into their tournament in Paris, fatigue, not only physically but mentally, is the question for them.
There is Perry Baker. 41 tries this season. Ball's gone to the ground at Samoa. Nialo. And then lovely decoy line, wasn't it? Nialo again.
You've got to release the ball, yeah? You've got to...
Not releasing.
Got to release it.
And it's another mistake from Samoa.
Yeah, Tila Mialoi actually had a player on the inside of him, decided to take on the sweeper. It was a good one-on-one defence by Madison Hughes, I think it was. He should have given it though. Tila, he makes a number of breaks. Unfortunately, it's a missed opportunity, and now, again, under pressure in their own quarter.
USA gone to touch. Oh, Nua. Zach Chest in there. What an engine.
Bring him down!
Nua. Madison Hughes. And that is not one for the highlights reel, is it? Madison Hughes, so inspirational here last year. That is a poor pass when you've got Perry Baker outside. Get it into the thoroughbred's hands, and he'll do the rest.
He's got to come down immediately.
See, most points for the USA sitting third in the series. You can see what they're trying to achieve. They have a decoy run on the inside just to hold the inside defence, just to give Perry Baker a little bit more space. That ball is on the mark. I think it's try time.
Hirayama set up that.
Turnover's good!
Hirayama not playing here for Canada. They're up next against South Africa. It's all USA here. Madison Hughes again. Bounce for Perry Baker.
Leave it.
Follow with a good challenge on Perry Baker. Just shuffling towards touch, gave him no other option. Seli. Tapili. Danny Barrett's in there. Really quick reaction from the big USA forward.
No real structure in the attack of the Samoan team at the moment, pretty much going down the line, but Danny Barrett's been big in this first half for the USA. He's been amongst everything, he's straight on the ball, he's been aware. I really like Danny Barrett, his combination with Bender and Zach Test, one of the most hard-working four packs in the game of sevens at the moment.
Okay, crouch.
USA were making errors in Paris, 32 they made on average, 6.4 a game.
Sit.
It's Samoa who are making those mistakes here in this opening game. Going to be a tough one, isn't it? South Africa, I think, will be favourites to get one of those cup places. Between these two, I would have thought for the other one cup.
Oh, most definitely. So you got the cup champions from Paris and the plate champions in your pool, and you got the USA, the defending champions here in London.
There's some tough pools, certainly, and it's Samoa breaking away just before half time here. Looking for the offload. Seli is caught. Rack! Danny Barrett again. But Samoa will go in just before half time. Tuatanga Loa, no number on his back. And they pull themselves right back into this tie, haven't they, Samoa? Really, it's been USA all this half, but great time to score.
Most definitely come off a bounce pass too. It was a good pickup by, I think it was Ussel Folau from here. Quick rush, Seli, and this is the offloads that really was effective for them last week in Paris. There, Seli plays the ball, sets it up, quick bridge as well. That was a nice clean out by Taloa. The Belgian Tuatanga Loa gets Samoa back into this one.
Slow start for Samoa, but a superb time to score, and it is 5 apiece at the break. Contrast in the way the messages have been given to the players there. Damon McGrath, of course, worked with the English 7th program, didn't he, with Mike Friday, the cool, calm transfer of messages. Mike Friday, I think it's fairly safe to say he's in that emotional bracket of coaching. Mike Friday lives and breathes it.
Well, that's what you want, though, don't you? Someone who's really passionate, loves the game. So does this guy, as you said, but in a different demeanour. And his word was, be patient to his team. Just hold on, play narrow. It's interesting, he said play narrow, play short, get plays in and around that contact area, whereas Mike Friday says, get it wide to space, stay spread, and they're cramping in with the decoy runners, go out the back door and get it to your wings.
Working their threes. What does he mean by that, Mike Friday, Carl?
It means when you've got to play with attack, takes it into contact, you've got to have your bridger there quickly and your halfback and just clear the ball into space. That's what he's wanted their team to achieve. If it's not on for super quick tap kicks, then take it to the line out, slow the play down, and then use those backdoor plays to try and create space from there.
I guess when you've got such pace out wide, Samoa, our play needs to be narrowly. The USA were looking to get around the outside. Mike Friday has identified that. Need to get hold of the ball first, so Tuatangaloa. Samoa just dragged out to touch, wasn't it?
You can see now, though, Johnny, they're starting to warm into their work. The Samoans, El Samoa Taloa on the wing, having to go on the outside. Desperate defence in the end, but it needed to be Perry Baker.
Guys, open up, Blue.
Getting it done on both sides of the ball.
Go 10.
Kate's a pretty good asset in defence as well as attack. Not that you would know, Carl. Doing a disservice.
I could beat Win Griffith.
Not saying much. That's Hughes. Lovely step, really neat stuff. For the USA captain, England. Ball, of course, onto Baker. All about Madison Hughes now. Can the finisher finish it off? No, he gives it back to Madison Hughes. Lovely Scott, really was.
Well, he's such an integral part of this USA setup as Madison Hughes, the captain. He's been a bit quiet over the last couple of tournaments in number 10. You can tell he enjoys playing here in London. It usually happens when you come to a place you've had recent success, and they have. Getting their first maiden victory last season, well constructed. He's the one that made the initial break up the middle of the park. See him here, takes on the sweeper, does them easy, nice little step, and then realises, there's my speed man. Good covering defence here from Taloa initially. They clean up from the inside, and this pop-up right there, absolutely outstanding for Perry Baker. A lot of tries to be had in support play.
He looks hungry, doesn't he? This weekend, Perry Baker. It's only the first game, of course, but he looks hungry. Just didn't seem to be in the groove last weekend in Paris.
It just makes it look so easy when he runs, Perry Baker. There's no stress. It's all fluid, and well, Zach Tess, he's on the opposite side of it, just all raw power. Just goes 100%, 100 of the times, and look at that. Perry Baker, just behind Carlin Knowles in 69. Tries, I'm sure he'll overtake him. Look at him, he's fired up, Johnny, you're right.
40 boots, KT.
Set.
I left them in New Zealand, I burnt them a long time ago.
USA.
Okay, two
Gone
things.
against the head there.
Both of us, no feet up, please. Both of us. You've got to wait till the ball is in. You've got to wait.
Got to wait till the ball is in, says Rasta. Seen a few scrums, hasn't he?
Okay, crouch.
In his time.
Fine.
Character, Rasta Bengate. Great
Set.
achievement for him, 200. I'm sure there'll be many more, but Samoa got a very short line here. Looks like a set-up play. Alex
Samoa. Again, Those mistakes from Samoa, it's almost like the beginning half of the first half, isn't it? We're just making mistakes after mistake. They can't afford to. They will be drained, of course, from that incredible effort in Paris. Just that second half, really, against Fiji, who look relaxed, in control, to pull themselves out of the mire and to lift the cup was something extraordinary. Rather like Kenya last weekend off the back of Singapore. Hand test. Nice quick hands, needed to be as well. Here come the USA again. Putting his head down. It's Berger inside. Sell it. Got some issues with the numbers here, Samoa. Need to get the prick stick out in between games. Knocked on by USA. Luckily for Samoa, they're still in this one.
Well, they're having some issues with their passing too at the moment because they have made some pretty average ones.
That's glue on the numbers, glue on the hands.
Under immense pressure right here. Samoa they have the feed into the scrum, so great attacking opportunity, but they're going to have to go 95 metres to try and square this one up and have an opportunity.
And it gives themselves a mountain to climb, doesn't it? As I say, South Africa and Canada in the pool as well. Canada just haven't been at the races, certainly last weekend.
Yeah.
1 minute 5 left for Samoa to drag themselves out. The champions of Paris, and they're away. What has happened there?
Oh, and again, it came from their own mistakes. It was a brilliant breakout by Belgium, Tuatungaloa.
Enrique, get the ball, time's off.
That is a knock-on. He's just looking at the try line as Ed Fidel, a good young kid. Look at Belgium, sees himself on the big screen, sees he's getting chased. Oh, and all he needs to do is catch that, and they win the game. Unfortunate for Ed Fidel, but that is a great chase by Martin Yosefo, I think it is. That's what wins your games, wins your tournaments. Desperate defence, Johnny.
Okay, come in, guys, come in.
Defence wins championships, doesn't it? Although, talk about Fiji later on and Samoa.
Bind. Set.
Having won 7 of the last 8 games. The worst tackle success in Paris Samoa had. 60%. This 9.5 tackles a game. They're still coming away with a cup. 70 is still about the attack. 12-5. Last 10. Samoa look rusty at best.
Rack now!
Mirlon. There's the hooter.
Turnover's good.
Turnover's good. Zach Test is there. USA will put the ball into touch, and they start brightly. The defending champions here in London over the champions of Paris. USA have beaten Samoa 12 points to 5. Perry Baker back in the groove.
Very good to get back on the score sheet for yourself there.
Felt good. I know if I get a try in, help the team out, and they work their butts off for me to finish. So that's all I was trying to do, is finish for the guys.
You've had a few problems making errors in the last 2 tournaments, missed out on a couple of cups after such a great start to the season. You keen to fix that this weekend?
Oh, definitely. We're trying to right the wrongs from last week, and it's not going to happen in one game. We got to keep building off of what we just done. And hats off to Samoa. I mean, they're a good team. They fought hard, and we knew what to expect from them guys. But I mean, we fought really hard, and that's what we came to do, was fight. So we can't feel down no matter how we play, how we win or lose. But if we fight hard, we can be proud with that.
And what's it like being back here at Twickenham at London, where you won your first cup final last year?
Well, it just feels so good, man, to come back here again, knowing we're defending champs, and try and do it again. And the atmosphere is great.
Well, good luck for the rest of the weekend.
Thank you.
Cheers, Perry.
Paddy Baker there, one of the most exciting players on the Sounds planet, but Bob Skinster just proving there, you know, he's out of breath and how difficult it is to back up 1 week after.